Here's a number that surprises people. In 2026, the maximum Social Security check at 62 is $2,169 a month. Wait until 70, and that same worker could get $5,181. That's a $2,212 gap every single month for life. But here's what most always wait videos won't tell you: waiting isn't automatically right for you. Today, we're busting 5 myths about claiming at 62, 67, and 70 using real 2026 numbers so you can make the choice that actually fits your health and your household. Myth 1: claiming at 62 is always a financial mistake. People believe this because most articles just say, wait longer, get more. Here's the reality. SSA's own example shows a worker with a $2,000 full benefit gets only about $1,400 a month if they claim at 62, a permanent 30% cut. That's real money. But if you have health problems, no other savings, or need income now, waiting isn't automatically better. What to do instead? Look at your own health and budget, not a generic rule, and talk to a licensed advisor before deciding. Myth 2: your full retirement age is 65. Many people believe this because it used to be true, and older relatives still say 65. The reality has changed. If you were born between 1943 and 1954, your FRA is 66. If you were born in 1955 through 1959, it rises 2 months per birth year. Born in 1960 or later, your FRA is 67. Confusing this with Medicare's age 65 eligibility is common, but they are two separate systems. What to do instead? Look up your own birth year on SSA.gov so you know your real FRA before you plan anything. Myth 3: the longer you wait past 70, the more you get. This feels logical since waiting past FRA does grow your benefit. Delayed retirement credits add about 8% a year, up to a 24% total increase for someone with an FRA of 67. But here's the catch. Those credits stop building at age 70. There is no reward for waiting past 70. Waiting to 71 or 72 just delays your first check for nothing extra. What to do instead? If you're planning to delay for growth, mark age 70 as your real deadline, not a soft target. Myth 4: if you work while collecting early benefits, that withheld money is gone forever. This scares a lot of people out of working at all. Here's why they believe it. In 2026, if you're under FRA all year, SSA withholds $1 for every $2 you earn over $24,180. That feels like a penalty, but it isn't permanent. SSA recalculates your benefit after you reach FRA and credits you back for those withheld months, raising your future check. What to do instead? Know your earnings limit, but don't let fear of the earnings test stop you from working if you need to. Myth 5: Social Security is going broke and will pay nothing in the future. This comes from real headlines about trust fund depletion, and it's worth taking seriously. The 2026 Trustees Report projects the OASI trust fund reserves run out in the fourth quarter of 2032, but that doesn't mean zero checks. After that point, incoming payroll taxes would still cover about 78% of scheduled benefits. If combined with the disability fund, depletion moves to the third quarter of 2034 with about 83% payable. What to do instead? Plan with some cushion, but don't assume the program disappears entirely. One more myth worth busting: that spousal and survivor benefits work just like your own retirement benefit. They don't. A surviving spouse can start benefits as early as age 60, earlier than the usual 62. And when one spouse dies, the survivor gets the higher of the two benefits, not both added together. That's exactly why delaying the higher earner's claim also raises what the survivor could receive later. SSA notes that for couples both age 65 today, there's at least a 50-50 chance one of them lives past 90. What to do instead? Think about survivor benefits as a couple, not just as individuals. So here's the honest summary. Claiming at 62 isn't wrong. It's a permanent trade of a smaller check for more checks over time. Claiming at 70 isn't automatically right either. It only helps if you live long enough to benefit, and there's no reason to wait past 70. Your real decision depends on your health, your spouse's benefit, and your own break-even math. Your next step: pull up your own SSA statement, check your real FRA, and talk to a licensed advisor about your specific numbers. And grab our free retirement deadline checklist in the description. If this helped, consider subscribing for more plain English retirement guidance.